Well, USC is going to open up their conference play against a Big Ten team. That Big Ten team is the one that, I don't know, has won the conference 3 years in a row and just won a national championship. Talking about the Michigan Wolverines. This game is going to be massive for many different reasons. First, Michigan needs to show that their offense is not going to hold them back all season long, especially in a home game like this. You get a lot of your bigger games. Texas, which you already lost, USC, Oregon at home. You got to be able to take advantage while you can of this home game here and be able to beat a quality opponent at home. They're going to do it through running the ball. But you're going to be in situations where Alex Orji is going to have to throw the ball. This is going to be a testament to both the offensive line of Michigan and also the front seven that D'Anton Lynn has going on there at USC, trying to show whether or not that rush defense is indeed legit. I know that secondary also looked pretty good. They should have no problem against the Michigan throw game. They're not going to be the throw game that challenges USC. You're going to get many different stages of testing this USC defense throughout conference play, and we're going to start with the physicality, running down your throat, gap scheme, power scheme type of run game that Michigan brings to the table. As far as what Michigan could do on defense against USC, there's still a little bit of unproven there for USC, but things that also look optimistic. Going into the season, you weren't sure about the run game, but the Mississippi State transfer, Woody Marks, has shown to be a stable at running back. This offensive line for USC showing to be solid. Miller Moss wheeling and dealing and slinging that rock around and looking good in the first 2 games. And I think, too, you're going to be dealing with an offense coached by Lincoln Riley that's off a bye. That's off a bye, watched you against Texas, watched you against Arkansas State, knows how to attack you. So the question is, with the success that Jalen Rayner was able to have last week, do we see Jaden Mayava in this ballgame for the mobility purposes? I'm just throwing that out there as a possibility. But one thing I do know for sure is Miller Mouse is going to be that guy slinging the rock for the most part for USC. It would be a package situation if we do see Jaden Mayava come into the game. This USC wide receiver room, though, was very impressive against LSU, but the secondary at LSU is nothing compared to the secondary over at Michigan. And I think that this is going to tell us a lot about how USC's offense is going to be able to translate against some of these great defenses in the Big Ten. I know they don't see all of them, but you got Oregon in the conference. You got Ohio State. You got Penn State. You got a very stingy Rutgers team, by the way. And you got this Michigan team. And that's going to be your first test. We'll see if you can get over the hurdle. All in all, what this game to me is going to really come down to, though, is whether or not Michigan can move the football. USC is going to get at least 21 points. Minimum 21 points. And they could probably score more than that. Can Michigan beat this USC defense? I don't think they will. I don't think that they're better than scoring 2 touchdowns and maybe 1 field goal. I'm going to take this game to be close because that's a tough place to play up in Ann Arbor. And if you would have asked me before the Texas game, I was flipped the other way. But the Texas game to me, though I think Texas is really good, exposed how bad Michigan's offense was. The 3 interceptions, the benching of Davis Warren, the poor play against Fresno State as well. I am taking USC to win this game close, 21-17. USC's defense is what carries the weight for them in this ball game. Make sure you guys like the video if you've made it this far. It helps the algorithm. I'll see you guys in the next one.